And recording. Take 1, 2, 3. Whew, that sun's warm. Hello everyone, how are we all going today? Here we are. This is a little town called Cordobup, which is near Denmark in WA. We are doing a farm stay here. So basically some people over there own this farm and decided to put some of the land up for people to come and stay on. So we've got the beautiful view of the dam out there, and well, actually we're empty of animals right at the moment, but there's usually geese and sheep and horses just cruising around everywhere, but we get it nice and quiet today. All right, let's get this show on the road, shall we? Let's stand up, let's lift up out of those hips, let's roll those shoulders. Oh, and dogs. Can you hear the dogs? Maybe not. Good, take a breath in, bring those arms up. Deep breath out, arms coming down. And the other way, breathing in. And deep breath out. Just let that chin drop down to the chest and start to arch your back as you roll down towards the floor. Letting those arms just hang. Take a breath in and breathe out. Unroll yourself till you're standing again. And let's do that roll down once more. Deep breath out as you drop the chin. Arch the upper back, center, lower back, and just hang. Take a breath in and breathe out. Slowly unroll yourself all the way back to the top again. Good job. Let's take those arms out to the side. Do a little twist to the right. And then a little twist to the left. And back to the center. Take the right arm up and over, stretch it out, and then over to the other side, stretch it out. Go back to the center, shoulders down, and twist again. And around. Keep those hips facing forward, back to the front, little side stretch. Oh, that sun's getting warm. Can't wait to be down on the floor, in the shade. Back to the center, lower the arms. Let's do one more roll down. Arching that back over as you come down. Breathing in. Breathing out as you unroll all the way back to the top. Good, and stand tall. All right, let's take those feet a little bit further apart. Now, if you're using weights, I want you to grab your weights now. Grab your weights. I don't have any. Okay, so my imaginary weights are fists. Okay, we're going to come down into our squat and then stand tall. Make sure you are sticking your bum out behind you and not dropping that chest down. Keep it facing forward. I'm on a bit of a hill here. This is actually quite tricky. Feel like getting right into those Achilles and ankles. Let's do 4. Keep those weights strong. Don't swing the arms. 2. Hold this one, of course. Let's take those arms down nice and long and pull those elbows back. 2. Belly button drawing to the spine. Good. Let's do 5 more. And 1, 2, 3, 4. One more. And 5. Good. Let's stand up tall and go again. Down for 1. Little hammer curl here with those arms. So keep that controlled. Try not to lift the elbows too far forward. I'm getting a little bit of movement, but not too much. Let's do 5 more. And 1. And 2. And 3. Belly button gently back. 4. Ready to hold again. And 5. Lower the arms. Make sure you have not lifted that butt too high. And pull back. 2, 3, 4. Elbows tucked right in past that rib cage there. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. Standing slowly. Good. Shake those legs out if you need to. We're going to turn the feet out. Try and keep that back upright. Take the hands to the shoulders and out. You want to make this a little easier, especially on your neck or shoulders. Just lower the arms a little bit, the elbows. Otherwise, keep them lifted nice and high. And we're coming down as we push up. And again. And again. Keep that chest open, keep your back upright, otherwise those arms are going to roll forward, putting pressure into those shoulders. We want to go straight up to that sky. For 5 and 4, 3, 2, ready to hold? And hold. Bring those arms down if you can. I want you to hold them out nice and strong. If that's too much, lower those arms. Lift the right heel, tap it down for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Change legs. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and push up. Lower the arms a little because we're going to do it again. And push. 2, 3. Squeeze that butt as you stand. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ready to hold and hold. Arms down. Find that comfortable position for yourself. Lift the heel. Tap. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and push up. Bring those arms in, lower them gently, and give those legs a shake. Good job. All right, let's take ourselves into this little lunge type position where we have the right leg back and the left leg forward. All that weight there is really on that front leg. Okay, so if I wanted to lift my leg, I could, and hopefully still balance on this slight decline that I'm on. Depends which way you look at it, I guess. Weights in your hands. If you can lift, lift. If you are wobbling all over the place, leave that foot on the floor. Let's lift those elbows back. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more, and 5. Good. Come back to the front. Turn those feet to face forward. Good. Come down, and I'm going to hinge here. Turn the palms and curl. And 2, 3. I have a slight hinge. And 5. Good. Let's turn around now. On the heel, on the toes to turn. Make sure everything turns so you don't twist those knees. Bring the weight forward. Lifting if you lift it. And pull the elbows back. 2, 3, 4. One more. And 5. Good. Lower it. Come back to the center. Toes pointed forward. Small bend, small hinge. Turn the palms. Curl. 1. Keep those elbows right at that point and don't let them lift higher. One more. Good. And come up. All right, let's turn it. Let's take that right foot back. Let's put a small lift in. Let's pull those elbows back again for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This time the right leg is going to come in as you stand up tall, and if you want to make it harder, lift it forward. Okay, still balanced, still facing off to the side. Let's do our bicep curls this way. 4, 3, keep that pelvic floor lifted. Good. Lower it down. Let's push that right leg back and repeat it. For the triceps, lift, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Bring it through. Lift it if you can. Bicep curl. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. And bring it in. Let's do that on the other side. Left leg back. Find your balance. All right. Lifting if you can. And pull back for 5, 4. We've got to keep that pelvic floor lifted the whole time. So that's where a lot of our balance is going to come from. Bring it through. Lift that pelvic floor. Tilt that pelvis. And curl for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Let's take it through again. Lengthen. Get your balance first. Then lift if you're lifting. Oops. Triceps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring it through. As you do this, make sure you keep lifted. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. How'd you go? Take it down. All right, give those legs a good shake. Let's pop the weights down on the floor near your mat. Okay. I don't know about you, but I need to head on down to the floor because it's getting really quite warm out here in the sunshine, and I want to get my head down on the floor in the shade. So if you want a drink, grab yourself a drink before we head on down, and then when you're ready, come and stand at the end of your mat. Like I said, make sure your weights are close by your mat. I'll give you a moment to sort yourselves out. While you're waiting, you can make sure you are lifting and connecting, finding that neutral pelvis, lengthening up through the spine. Shoulders are relaxed, chest is open. And we'll take a deep breath in. And as we breathe out, we're going to drop that chin to the chest. Let the air just come out naturally through the mouth as you roll yourself down, hang over those legs. Once you're at the bottom, take a breath in. Scoop that tummy back and slowly unroll. Hopefully we're all together now and we can roll ourselves back down. So deep breath out, chin to the chest, arching that back. Let yourself just hang. Good. Now we're going to bend those knees so we can reach the floor. Hands or fists, up to you. Walk yourself out. Find your plank, the one that suits you today. Remember, you can stay on your hands and feet. You can come down to your knees. You can come down onto your elbows. Or you can do elbows and feet, okay? Just make sure whatever plank you choose, it's the right one for you. You have no pressure, pain, discomfort in your lower back at all. You can feel that you have that little pelvic tilt so that you can keep just a little pelvic tilt. So you can keep that back strong, keep the glutes switched on, your butt. And keep those tummy muscles working as well. We're breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. I don't have a timer, so we're going to hold this for another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're going to stretch it all the way back into child's pose, really lengthening out those arms. Good work. Let's lie down on our tummy, starting with the hands under the forehead. Now remember, work within your limitations, which suits you best, okay? You do not have to do the hardest movement that I do. You do not have to progress at all, okay? And if you need to, make sure you stop. Hands under the forehead to start. Deep breath out, lifting that upper body. Breathing in as we lower down. Making it easier on the neck and shoulders by leaving the arms on the floor. So we want to strengthen through the upper back, not stress out the neck. For those wanting to make it a little more challenging, you're going to come up, take the arms out to the side, bring them in again, and then lower down. And push. Arms go out. We are not pulling those arms back and up. So they're not coming behind you, they are right out. In case, if I wiggle my fingers, I can actually see my fingertips moving in the corners of my eyes, okay? That's where you know your arms are in the right spot. Up, out, in, and down. So whichever option you're choosing, it is up to you. You keep that chin tucked and you make sure you are working the upper back, not your neck. Or not your neck alone. Good. Let's do one more, whichever way you're doing it. Then we'll give that upper body a rest. Let it sink down into the floor, shoulders relaxed, chin still tucked, and we move into the legs. We lengthen them and lower them. So again, you can make this a little easier on your lower back by doing one leg at a time. Remembering that at the end you want to finish evenly. We want to feel the butt squeeze just a little to lengthen and lift that leg. Or those legs. For those wanting to make it more challenging, you add your swimmer kick in and lower. So your swimmer kick doesn't need to be fast, but it does need to be controlled, and that's a big part of what we're doing, is learning control of the body. Stopping it where we want to stop it, moving it to where we want to move it, and not letting it do whatever it wants. There should be no pain, discomfort, or anything similar in your lower back at all. You can feel the back of your legs working. You can feel the butt tightening. Your upper back shouldn't be getting tight either, and I know that there are some people that do get a tight upper back when they do this, so I just want you to take a moment and feel what is going on, and if your upper back is getting tight, I want you to lower what you're doing at the bottom half. Let's do one more. Good. Give those legs a little shake, loosen up. So a lot of people will try to do that last little movement, add the double legs just because it's harder and I'll be working better. But the problem is, if you're using your upper body when you do that, you're not really helping to strengthen your lower back. You're just putting more pressure into the upper body. Okay, so we're trying to strengthen that lower back, so it really needs to be a case of focus on what you are doing, feel what is moving and what isn't. That's why I give you all these prompts, okay, to make sure that you are taking it on board. We're going to add those two movements together, whichever way you did it. Deep breath out, up, breathe in and lower. Add your arm and leg movements if you want to. Leave the arms on the floor and one leg at a time if you need to. Keep the chin tucked. Take a moment now just to make sure that you are still lengthening those legs and not just bending the knees and lifting the feet. We're going to do a couple more. Good. Make sure you're even if you're doing one leg at a time. And now we're going to slip those elbows under the shoulders and squeeze into that lower back. Good job. Okay, from here I want you to tuck your chin. I want you to lift those hips into a plank. If you want to come up on your feet, you can do. Otherwise, stay on your knees. If you can feel anything in your lower back at all, I want you to lift that butt a little higher. All right, we've got that pelvic tilt. We're holding for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to push right back into child's pose. Good. We're going to take our hands out about the width of the mat and we're going to come forward into a mini plank again. Now you can do this up on your feet if you are strong enough to. Shoulders back, belly button back. We are lowering down to the floor and pushing straight back up. Try not to do it too fast. Are you ready? Off you go. And push. Now remember, you don't have to get all the way to the floor. If you can feel any pressure in your lower back, probably means that you're lowering your hips too much. So lift that butt just a little and keep yourself connected in the center. Feel that tummy drawing back towards the spine the whole time. Let's see if we can do 5 more. 1, 2, oh bloody flies. And 3, get off my face. 4, and 5. Good job. Stretch it out again. All right, good work. Let's come down onto our side. All the way down. Lengthen yourself right out. Ooh, can really feel the hill now. All right, make sure you are lying right down here, okay? Lengthen out that top leg and try and get those waistline lifting, ladies. Tuck your tailbone under, give that butt a squeeze. Let's start with a single leg lift up for 1. Reach away. 2, 3, 4. That leg needs to be getting longer every time it comes down. Last one. Good. Let's take it up to about hip height. Good. We're going to put some small circles into it. Keep yourself balanced. Other way. If you're wobbling around everywhere, you can bend that bottom leg. Take it down. Good. Let's go again. Up and down. So if you are wobbling around, bend that bottom leg. We want to keep ourselves as balanced as we can, especially when we start to circle that leg, it gets a little harder. And keep those circles small. The smaller they are, the easier to control, okay? We want circles, not squares or triangles. I lost count. Let's do one more. Good. Are we still reaching that leg away and lifting that waistline, ladies? Circle the leg. 2, 3, 4, 5. Backwards now. 5, 4. Feel that leg working. 2 and 1. Good job. You can feel that right from the lower back into the butt, through the hip and into that leg. Let's do it on the other side. I'll get you to switch it around, whichever way you prefer. Lay yourself all the way down. Tuck your tailbone under. Try and make yourself a nice straight line here. Okay, and a lot of times when we think about doing a straight line, we overthink it and swing those legs back behind us. So tailbone tucks under, squeeze the bum, belly button to the spine and lengthen. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep reaching away. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Take it up, circle, slow and controlled. 2, 3, 4. Is it harder on one side than the other? It might be. Work within your limitations. 2 more. I changed direction. Did I mention that? I don't think I did. All right, let's go again. Up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And lift it to hip height. Circle forward. 2, 3. Keep it strong. And the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good work. Okay, roll onto your back. Bring those knees into your chest. I'm going to take myself to the other end. All right. Bring those knees in. Relax your butt, your hips for a moment. Good job. All right, take your feet down to the floor, knees bent, arms by your side. Let's roll into our bridge. Let's start with a basic bridge. Deep breath out, pelvic tilt. Squeeze that bottom gently and lift those hips up to the sky. Breathe in at the top. Breathe out, feel that spine roll back down onto the floor. Try and be as gentle as you can with your body as you do this. Nothing is getting too tense. And back down. All right, I'm going to add arms into this one. So we're rolling up first. Deep breath out, roll it up. I want you to hold it. Take those arms up above the head, all the way back down again, and then roll back to the floor. And up again. Hips are high, arms back, and down, and lower. Let's do one more. Roll it up. Butt is lifting you, okay? Your butt is helping lift you. And roll it down. Good. From here, we're going to breathe out and curl up. And again, support your neck if you need to. Feel the tummy sink into the floor. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Let's take those legs one at a time up to tabletop. And if you need extra support, roll up your mat, tuck it under your tailbone. We're going to start with toe taps. So we're going to keep the knee bent and tap one foot to the floor. And then the other one. Tummy sinking, back is not moving. Take the time to feel what's going on there. Stop if you need to. We're doing 4, 3, 2, 1. I want to go straight into leg extensions here. Just remember, the lower you take that leg, the harder your back has to work as well. So just make sure there's no pressure in your back, and if there is, come up a little higher. Pushing out and out. Good. Let's do 4 more of these and push. 1 and 2. Keep that back steady. 3 and 4. We'll bring the knees into the chest, hug them in, and take the feet back down to the ground. Curling up again for 10, 9. Now you can do this with your legs in tabletop if you prefer. It's up to you. 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Ready to take them back up to tabletop. Going back to our toe taps if you want to. Bring your chin into your chest, support your neck, and you can curl up at the same time. Really work those tummy muscles. 4 more. Last one. Straight into those leg extensions. Head on the floor if you need to. Not too low if it hurts the back. 6 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last one. 6. Good. Bring it all in. Head to the ground. Hug. Good work. All right, you can stretch those legs out, give them a good shake if you need to. We're going back to our bridge. Now you can stick with whatever bridge we've just done, so just a basic one or adding the arms, or you can follow me and make it a little harder. If it hurts your back, do not do it, okay? You've really got to focus on those butts. Let's roll up. Hold it there. Let's lift the right heel, lower it down, lift the left heel. Lower it down and roll. Okay, let's do that again. Roll it up. Right heel, left heel, and roll it back down. Okay, I'm going to progress that on a little bit more for those that want to go there. All right, squeeze and lift. Lift the foot up. And 2. And hips are still high before you roll yourself down. Let's do that again. Roll it up. Squeeze that butt, lift the leg. 1, squeeze, 2, squeeze, and roll it back down. Good job. All right, let's take those legs into tabletop again. Support if you need it. Hands onto those knees. Opposite arm and leg. Out and in. Other side. Out and in. Let's keep going. Deep breath out as you push away, remembering you don't have to take the leg too low. Feel the tummy sinking down into the ground the whole time. Hips and lower back are stable as we do 4 more. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Good work. Let's take that left foot to the floor, keeping the knee bent. Right leg is up in tabletop. All right, we're going to take the left arm behind us, and the right hand can be supporting the neck. All right, let's come in and across, and then extend ourselves out. In and across and extend. And again. 5 more. And 1. And 2. Control. And 4. Last one and 5. Good. Back to tabletop. Change the arms over. Change the legs. And off we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Tummy sinking. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Bring those legs down to the ground, arms by your side. Let's go back to that bridge. Now you've got a whole bunch that you can choose from, okay? I'm going to do the leg lifting one. You choose what you like. Roll it up. And lift. 1 and 2. Squeeze that butt and roll down. We're doing 4. You can mix it up. You can do each one different if you like. Just make sure those hips are high and you are still using that butt the whole time. Roll it up. And 1 and 2. And we've got one more left. Up we go. And 1, 2. Good work. All right, You need to shake those legs, shake them out, because we're going back into our tabletop position with our hands on our knees. Are you ready? One leg, then the other. Hands on the knees, opposite arm and leg extending out. You can leave your head on the floor. You can take that leg higher. You want to work harder, chin onto the chest, curl up. Good, let's do 6 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good, bring it in briefly. Take your left leg to the ground, knee bent, right leg tabletop, right hand supports the neck, left arm above your head. Are you ready? Bring it in and twist and extend for 10, 9, 8. Keep that tummy sinking down. When you extend out, I don't want you to feel your back arching away from the floor. 5 more. Last one. Good. Tabletop. Lower down. Change legs. Change arms. Bring it in and out. Five more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last one. And 5. Tabletop, then lower down. Good job. All right. Stretch those legs out. Give them a shake. Good work. How long do you think we've been going for? Who knows? Can't be far off. Tummy sinking into the floor still. Breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. Bringing one leg and then the other in towards your chest. Grab hold of that left knee, pull it towards you, extend the right one out. Let's change legs. Draw it in and in and in and in. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Both knees in. Good work. All right. Let's take the left foot to the floor with the knee bent, and we're going to take that right leg up to the sky. All right. We're going to pull the toes back, and we're going to turn the foot out so those toes are pointed out to the side. So is the knee. Take the leg to the side without letting those hips lift, and bring it back in. If your hip starts to lift on the opposite side, then don't go as far. And in, nice and slow. Out and in. Feel what's going on here. Feel how that tummy has to work harder to hold your back down as the leg moves further out to the side. Let's turn it parallel. Change legs. Push, turn it out to the side. Maybe you've got more flexibility and movement in one side than the other. That's okay. Again, work within your limitations. If you are moving slowly and you are in control, you may have flexibility, but you've still got to make sure you stop and move and stop exactly where you know you're going to, right? So what I mean by that is that we don't sort of just go, oh, let that leg sing and have no idea where it's going to stop, okay? You've got to go, that's where it's stopping, that's where it's stopping, okay? Control. All right, let's make it a little harder. Both legs, up they go. Turn them out. Belly button sinking down. Both legs out and in. If you're feeling it through that groin and inner thigh area too much, like it's straining, again, make your movements smaller. Tummy sinks. 5 more. And 1. And 2. And 3. And 4. And 5. Good work. Bring it in. Okay. Which one did you prefer? Feet on the floor or one leg at a time, or both legs at the same time? Let's take the left foot down. Let's take it up. This time keeping it parallel. We're going to drop that heel towards the floor, not onto the floor, and slowly back up. Again, control. Know that you are not going to stop on the floor. And know that you're going to stop directly above the hip. And down. Feel that leg working, feel the hip working. Down. Let's do one more. Hand down. Hand up. Good, let's change legs. Push to the ceiling. Lower down, feel the tummy working, and up. And down, slowly and in control. We're going to do one more after this one. Last one. Back up. Good. All right, let's progress it. Both feet to the sky. One leg at a time. This is called scissors. And change. Now we don't need to go as low with the leg this time. Make it a little higher. Harder movement, keep those legs pushing towards the sky through the heels. Try and keep the legs as straight as you can the whole time. Good, last one, pull it in, both legs, hug them and relax. Good, how'd you go? Good, okay. Single leg or double legs? Out and in. Are you ready? Which one do you want to do? Single or double? I'm going to progress it just a little bit further for those that want to by lowering the legs lower, making sure that back is not lifting off the ground. Out, off we go. 1, 2. If you're doing single legs, you're going to stop at 5 and then change. Here you go, you can change. Otherwise, keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to the right leg if you're doing singles. Back to feet parallel. And we're doing our scissors. Or are you doing a single leg at a time? It is up to you. Changing legs if you're doing single legs. Otherwise, keep it going. 2, 1. And we bring it all in. Good work. All right, let's take those legs down to the ground and give them a good shake out. Let's go back to a bridge. We're just going to do a basic bridge just so that we can focus on working through opening the hips, making sure that butt's still switched on, and rolling back down. And again, up we go. Good work. And roll it back down. Good. Okay. Shake it all out. Have a rest for a moment. If you want a drink, have a drink. I've got to find out what time it is. Too many times I've forgotten to press go on my timer. Righto. Snip, edit. Okay. Bring your knees into your chest. Place your hands behind your knees. We're going to rock and roll. Up you come. See if you can balance. Shoulders down. Belly button back. Strong. That is not my alarm. Breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. Shoulders down. Good, let's lower the feet gently to the floor. All right, as you can see, I'm coming out into the sun here, so I'm just going to move my mat a little bit. Okay, sitting with our feet and knees about hip distance apart, lifting right up out of the hips. Tidy up the hair, and we're ready to go. All right, make your pistol grip. Deep breath out. Pelvic tilt. Focus on the center. Hold it there. Lift the arms up and down. 2 more. Up. Once more. Up. Good. And sit up tall. Lift through that lower back. And tuck. And 3. And 2. And 1. And lift. And again. Chin is on the chest as you do this. Keep the body nice and still, so you're just moving those arms. Good, 1 more. And lifting, and lifting, and lifting. Good, and sitting up, feet out wide, hang forward, stretch down, and sitting up. Good. If you need extra support for your lower back while you're down here, make sure you're sitting on a cushion, because we're going to take those legs out straight now, and that is a little bit harder on the back. All right, reach for those toes. Belly button back, sit up tall. And again, reach for those toes. Belly button back, sit up tall. And again, reach and lift. If you want to add your weights into this, you can do, okay? Grab your weights. I do recall that I asked you to put them beside your mat and we haven't used them again, so grab them if you want to. Reach, belly button back, sit up tall. So if you're using weights, you're going to hold them in front of you, okay? This time we're going to tuck back and we're going to twist from side to side. And if you need to stop early, make sure you do. Otherwise, you've got 4 more. 3, 2, 1. And sit up as tall as you can. Give your back a rest if you need to. Use your arms if you need to, okay? And let's work hard now. And twist. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Keep that tummy drawing back and lift up. Do you need a rest? Have one if you do. Take it back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're going to do that once more if you can. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Sit up as tall as you can. Take those legs out wide and hang forward again. Relax that back here. Relax your neck. Deep breath out. Okay, good work. If those hips and backs are getting sore, have a rest. Otherwise, stretch those legs. Still using your weights. You reach up and reach and up and reach and up and reach and up. Couple more and reach. Shoulders down. Last one. And lift. Good. Just place your hands with or without your weights behind you to support your back. Loosen up those hips. Shake it out. Good work. Okay, let's take those legs out to about the width of the mat. If you need to have a rest, then do so. This one is harder again, okay? So you can always go back to something we've already done if you find this too much. If you're using your weights, they're in front of you. Opposite arm and leg. That arm pushes. This one does a little tricep curl. Then we bring it all in facing the front. Then we go the other way. Turn the body. Here comes a visitor. And turn the body. And up. Good morning. How are you today? This is one of the farm dogs. I can't remember her name. What's her name? Carrie. This is Carrie. Hi Carrie, you're in front of me, right in front of the camera there. It would be better if you sat panting on the other side of me so that they can see me on the camera. Yeah. Why don't you come over here? Come and move over this way a little bit more. Good girl. Go on. She's getting on a bit. Down. All right, that's however many we've done. Bring it in. Shake it out. Well, you know, it could have been worse. It could have been sheep or geese. Well, the geese are getting closer. I don't know if you can see them on the other side of the dam. There's no sheep around today. That's okay because they were all around last night and they would not shut up. They were having arguments on either side of the caravan. Anyway, make sure you've loosened yourself up, pop those weights down. We're going to have a stretch now. All right, push the chest forward, drop the head. Make sure you can feel this stretch in the back of your legs. Chin to the chest. Deep breath in. Use your breath to help you relax and lengthen those muscles, okay? So deep breath in through the nose. Deep breath out through the mouth. Don't be scared to let it out properly. Good. Then we'll sit up nice and tall. Let's take those legs out nice and wide. Push forward into our favorite stretch, yeah? Push forward. Again, let's breathe in through the nose. Out through the mouth. Good job. And then we're going to sit up nice and tall. We're going to bring the soles of the feet together now. We're just going to gently push those knees towards the floor. Try and keep yourself as level as you can. I'll just turn this way so I'm not going downhill, but try and get those knees to push down as evenly as possible. So you might find it's tighter on one side than the other, okay? Good. And release. And give it a shake. Good job. All right, let's come up onto our knees. Now, no, we didn't do our hips, did we? We can't forget that. Let's take that right leg over. Hug it in and turn. Sit up nice and tall. And release. Change legs. Sit up tall and turn. And release. Now the knees, and for those that don't usually do the knees, you're going to stand up. Here she comes again. What you doing? What you doing? Hey, we're tucking the tailbone under. Sit down. Sit. 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 Obedient. Let's change legs. Apparently a whispering voice doesn't do it. You have to actually have a dominant voice. Good. All right, we're going to come into a crouch position now. So as long as you can go, drop that chin down to your chest. Then you're going to push that bum to the ceiling. Okay, you're going to let those arms just hang underneath you, and then I want you to relax your neck as well so your chin is on your chest. Draw that belly button back and slowly start to unroll all the way back to standing. Good job. All right, let's take those arms forward. One arm up, one down. Push back gently. Open up that chest. Don't arch your back. There is a difference. And the other way. Let's come back to the center. Let's open out this way. And release it, and we'll do it again. Open out this way. Good. Bring it in and lower down. Take the right arm up and over. Stretch down the side of the body. And then over to the other side. Do you feel a little looser, a little more stretched out? I hope so. Let's take those arms forward. One up, one down. I'm not sure if she's on video or not, but she seems to be enjoying herself. No, she's over there. Rolling in the sheep poo. Once more, take it back. Good. Over to the side. And the other side. And back up to the top. Good. Drop the chin to the chest. Let's roll down all the way. Deep breath in at the bottom. And slowly unroll all the way back up to the top. Good. Now just the chin. Just the neck. And up. And to the side. And the other side. And the ear down. And over. And back up. Take a breath in. And out. Shoulders lift. And lower. Elbows back. Good, and release. Let's go again. Breathe it in and out. Shoulders up and down. Elbows back. Good, and release. All right. Well done, everyone. Good work. I'm just going to come into the shade a little bit and talk to you. So don't forget, you have your 2 full workouts every month, but you also have these little 10-minute ones. And if you want to do them like over, say, twice in a row or something to make it a little bit more of a workout, or if you just want to do the 10-minute one, that's fine. You can add them together, whatever works for you, but make sure you're doing those ones as well. I've noticed some of them get done. I've noticed that some of them don't. And just because you don't have, and this is the one that's got 0 views on it, so I can see that no one has done this workout yet. It's got 0 views on it, is the back strengthening. You don't have to have a sore back to do that. Okay, it's going to help you with posture. It's going to help you with everyday movement. Right now, I have to use my back to stand here. When I sit down, I have to use my back to sit up, right? So you're using it every day to walk, to do whatever, okay? So make sure that you try and get them all done, even if it's just once. And it doesn't have to be, well, I need to work on my back, that's why you do it, okay? It is still going to be beneficial for everyone. Anyway, that's all. If you've got any ideas for those focus classes, something that you would like to do, let me know, okay? And I'll throw some in there. Enjoy your workouts for the month, and I'll speak to you all very soon. See you later.